Hi Dallas Zoo Animal Outreach Team, my name is Katie and today I'm going to be talking to you about Russian tortoises. This is my Russian tortoise, Baba Yaga. She came to me about 3 years ago from an unfortunate home situation, and while I was nursing her back to health, I learned some really cool stuff about Russian tortoises, and I'd like to share a little bit of that information with you. So Russian tortoises are not actually only found in Russia. They're actually found throughout Central Asia. So they're found in Russia, they're found in China, Iran, Afghanistan. They are hardy little tortoises. They are pretty small in size. Baba Yaga is about as full grown as she's going to get. She's about 380 grams, so think a nice heavy grapefruit. And as you can see, she fits very nicely on my hand. She's about 8 inches from the tip of her nose to her stubby little tail here. And that's as big as she's going to get. She is able to survive some pretty extreme environments, living in Russia and down into the desert areas. They can survive temperatures below freezing by going into a hibernation state, and then they can survive some very, very extreme hot temperatures by burrowing into tunnels with these very strong front legs. Yeah, good job, Baba Yaga. And insulating themselves from the extreme heat as well as the extreme cold. Now, Russian tortoises are typically grass-eating tortoises, so they like to find the nice grassy, shrubby plants. Occasionally they'll eat cactus, and they'll also eat flowers as well. So one of Baba Yaga's favorite things to do is to forage in her outdoor habitat. She loves hibiscus flowers, especially the pink ones. She doesn't really care so much for the yellow hibiscus, but she loves hibiscus flowers. She loves dandelion flowers, and I try to give her a nice variety of diet, just like she would get out in the wild. Now, because Russian tortoises are very, very hardy and they're able to survive these extreme environments, and they're not too big, she's, again, only about the size of a grapefruit, they were actually one of the species selected by Russian scientists to visit the moon. So Russian tortoises, they actually selected 2 Russian tortoises in the 1960s to board a space shuttle to orbit the moon and come back to Earth, and those 2 tortoises went around the moon and back, and to this day I believe they are still living in a Russian lab. So very cool little animals, tried and true, came to the moon and back. I'm glad I was able to share a little bit of information about Russian tortoises and how cool they are with you. I hope you got to know a little bit more about Baba Yaga, and I hope to answer any questions that you may have very soon.